This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc. Welcome back. More Pikmin. In the last episode, we went back to the Forest Naval, or not the Forest Naval, to the Forest of Hope, and we got two ship parts, the Extraordinary Bolt and the Whimsical Radar, the latter of which allowed us to locate ship parts on our computer, as well as see where Pikmin are on the map. We could have gotten the Nova Blaster as well, but we ran out of time. But we'll get it we'll get it next time we go to the Forest of Hope. And in this episode, we are going to go to the newly discovered region, the Forest Naval. But first, we're going to rotate the control stick to select the areas, make the shim do loop-de-loops, and fly off the screen. Okay, no. It's impressive that it can do that considering what a state of disrepair it's in. Okay, let's head to the Forest Naval. Basically, the Forest Naval is a cave in the forest. So we're in a cave right now. And one of the possible journal entries that you can get from Olimar is that he says that the opening in the cave reminds him a lot of a belly button. Yeah, only Miyamoto would think of that. So I'm going to start this day by having these red Pikmin break down this white bramble gates. And I'm going to head over here. We also have some pellet posies right here. Now, I've pretty much given up on trying to keep the names of the creatures a secret, because I say them so much that it's impossible for me to not do that. So, from here on out, I'm going to start saying the names of the creatures. But, we'll say the names of the creatures. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appeared to be a set of gills. This trait suggests this blue-type Pikmin can survive. This blue-type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out. But we've already found out. It's already in the water. So we have a blue Pikmin. Blue Pikmin can survive in water. Also, the blue Pikmin appears to have a mouth, as you can see. Just to clear up any confusion before the confusion even starts, the gills are actually the mouth, just so you know. Like, the mouth on the blue Pikmin is the gills. Now, and here, I break down this pellet posy. Before I pick up that pellet, we should have, somebody come to visit us soon. And while waiting for that visitor, I will, break down these pellet posies, and that should cause the visitor to come see us. And it sounds like they are done with that bramble gates. I'll just have okay. I'll just have let me check my map right quick. You can see this place has a lot of ship parts. It's got 9 in total, as you would have inferred from the sidebar. So, we'll start the day by just raising up our blue population. And just pay attention. Oops. No, don't want to throw the Pikmin down there, because there's some bad news. Burn down there. Oh, here comes our visitor. This thing right here is a bread bug. What it's going to do is it's going to try to steal things that the Pikmin can carry. I think it's usually just 1 pellets. And it will try to carry it back to its base, and if it gets it all the way to its base while the Pikmin is carrying it, that Pikmin will instantly die. You want to have the Pikmin bring the pellet bag so it hits its head on the onion and does a huge amount of its health, and then just hit it with one more regular attack. And there we go. Thank goodness! My space float! This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. If I check it again. Space float. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. So, yes, the space float requires 25 Pikmin. This ship part is not required to make the ship run, so to get the normal ending of this game, you don't have to get it. But we're going for 100% obviously, so of course we want to get it. And we'll go ahead and pluck these blues. And the bread bug, and you'll see how many Pikmin it gives on screen. And it seems I don't know how many blues we have. Okay. So go ahead and pluck these blues. And we have 19. That should be another one I want to get. So we'll leave the space float right here because we obviously don't have enough blue Pikmin to be able to bring it back. So the red Pikmin are finished breaking the gate down. Right here, these rocks can give you a nectar just like the grass can. Fortunately, there's seriously only one Pikmin get flower from that. Fine. Okay. Down... Let's see, where is it? Down here. There's another ship part. I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually pollute. It just releases its odor. This requires 15 Pikmin to carry, and it's in the water, so it requires blues. #1 Ionium jet. If this is damaged, I will be in dire straits. I will have to run a system check as soon as I can. Okie dokie. So we'll have the blues take the Ionium jet to the ship, and while they're doing that, we'll get our red Pikmin. And actually, I probably should have more reds for this. So I think more reds for what I want to get. So I think I'll get about 40 more. We'll say 70. Let's maybe flower them first, though. I feel like I might use more time than it will need, so, let's see, there's some grass right here. So, just let them pluck the grass, and, you know, I kind of wonder how they get, nectar from grass. You know, individually rendered blades of glass. Blades of glass? Blades of grass? I don't know if I want blades of glass. Okay. So, we have another ship part up there, but I don't want to go for it quite yet. First, I want to have some of the red Pikmin get the space float. And then, out over here, and we have some new enemies! These are shearwigs. Basically, these are flying shear grubs. When they get low on health, they're going to go into the air, and they'll start restoring health. But if you can hit the shearwig while it's in the air, then that will instantly kill it and bring it down. There we go. I'm gonna leave these shearwigs here, and I'll give them to the blues in a little bit, because we want to raise up our blue population a little bit more. Next, what I'm gonna do is I got the #1 Ionium jet back. #1 Ionium jet. No, Ionium jet. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I love to run a system check as soon as I can. Olimar's vocabulary is hard to match sometimes. I have now recovered 6 of 30 parts. If I can find just 6 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okie dokie. And they're getting the space float back. Now, what you want to do is you want to swarm the Pikmin onto this thing right here. This is a climbing stick. and then they will climb up the climbing stick, using it for its intended purpose. I'll bring down these power poses while they're doing this so we can possibly get more blue Pikmin. And then they can get that ship part. Oops, okay. There we go, and that's why I wanted to get rid of the shear wigs first. I found the automatic gear! This thing chugs right along at its own pace. It makes piloting much easier, giving me time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel. Automatic gear. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it will be alright. Well, I guess on a planet like this, probably using mud would be one of the best solutions to fix a required ship part. Yes, this is a required ship part. And as you notice in the sidebars for the ship art counters, I am using the automatic gear for it. We have a stone wall right here that would just be a shortcut to base. Ooh, this thing's called a honey wisp. I didn't mention its name earlier, for the same reason. Space flow. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this. My motto would always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. That's one of my favorite descriptions, personally. I have now recovered 7 to 30 ship parts. If I can find just 5 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay. Ooh, another honey wisp. Let me get the nectar for, and then the Pikmin. I guess I can show that the Pikmin. I guess they can show that the Pikmin can attack this thing, and basically, what it'll do is a little geyser that can give Olimar a little shortcut to get back to base. So I'll have a red Pikmin work on rolling out this bridge down. Just a fair warning, by the way. Make sure that especially while the bridge is being built, make sure that Pikmin are not under the bridge while it is being built. Because there is a really, really bad glitch in this game that was not fixed in the Wii version, where the Pikmin can get sandwiched under the bridge and then they will instantly die. The glitch gets even worse than that, though, and I'll be sure to explain that at a better time. Automatic gear. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it'll be alright. I have now recovered 8 of 30 parts. If I can find just 4 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, well actually, I don't want to put my red Pikmin away. I'll have the red Pikmin continue working on the gates, or the bridges, sorry. And I'll flower them in the meantime. Oh, actually, wait, I should have saved this for the blues. Oh well. Maybe it would be better if I kept them on the reds, though, because something I have not mentioned about reds at this point is that, yellow and blue Pikmin have equal strength while fighting. However, red Pikmin actually have a 1.5 times damage multiplier, in combat. So they do significantly more damage than the other two types. Some players' guides have incorrect information saying that blue Pikmin are actually the weakest in battle. That's not true at all. Yellows and blues are equal in strength. So if you went off of that player's guide that had that mistake, well, just letting you know though that it was actually a mistake. Speaking of player's guides, I never really used player's guides from when it came to games. I always just... Oh, wait, hold on. I made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds. Yet the total of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at one time in any area. Yes, that is another one of the rules of this game. Probably, as you notice down there, the Pikmin on the field is glowing red at 100. No more than 100 Pikmin can be on the field at the same time. So, and any Pikmin that are sprouted will be stored inside the onion. Anyways, I was saying about player's guides. I when I started learning that I could actually get like tips to play games, that was kind of this was like 2012, and that by that time the internet was pretty much set in motion. So I always just used like YouTube walkthroughs to figure out games. Okay, this enemy right here, this is a fiery blowhog. The fiery blowhog, as you can see, expels fire. And if you're wondering why I'm not worried, that is because red Pikmin, I have not mentioned this, in addition to doing additional damage in battle, red Pikmin are completely impervious to fire. Unfortunately, all of them are not so much. But I can directly show that, come on, demonstrate, directly show that they are completely impervious to it, and that's awesome. Now, there's actually a pretty funny scene in the Pikmin short movies about that. Or a pretty cool scene, really. Now this right here, well actually, maybe I should show you how to fight the fiery blowhogs first. Fiery blowhogs can do nothing to red Pikmin. Basically, however, when they throw them off, they throw them straight forward. So, when you're fighting a fiery blowhog, you just want to make sure that the blowhog is not facing the water. Otherwise, the red Pikmin will go into the water, and, well, they can't really be saved. Let's make this blue, if you're not there, I mean. Speaking of that, by the way, I think blue Pikmin do have, this unique ability that I haven't really gotten to work in Pikmin 1 yet, but basically, blue Pikmin have an ability where, if there is a red Pikmin or a yellow Pikmin trapped in water, the blue Pikmin can actually jump into the water and throw them to shore. I'll try to show that eventually, but I'm not sure if I will to. Now, this thing, that frog-like thing right here, this is a Wollywog. Basically what it does is it jumps out of the water, well, jumps off the ground, and it tries to flatten any Pikmin that may be under it. The best way to fight it would be to throw Pikmin directly on top of it, oh god, and call them off, like just before it lands, because you can see they're going right back after it. Yeah, there we go. These guys can take out a lot of Pikmin at once if you don't know how to fight them right. They if you have enough Pikmin on it, the Pikmin can potentially weigh it down as well and prevent it from jumping. Oh jeez. What? Okay. Okay, so eventually it's probably gonna turn around and go back to the water. The other thing, I have the camera at the angle, so I can, easily, oh god. So I can easily, figure out, where the cursor is to, possibly, to, land the Pikmin on. Okay, now, you probably saw it right there, but basically the thing about the Wollywog is that if their health reaches 0, while they're in the air, their jumping animation will still continue anyway, and they can still kill Pikmin even though they're, I guess, technically dead. I think we're gonna have to leave these blue Pikmin here for now because I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait. Because I don't think we're going to be able to pluck them in time. So just sit here with my reds and blues, wait for the day to end. And don't worry, I will show you where to get bomb rocks later. You can see the blue Pikmin in the distance, and you can actually see the blue Pikmin going into the onion too. The lights follows all of mine. I wonder if it's actually his antenna that's producing the light around him. Alright. Nope. No Pikmin for you to flatten and eat tonight, Wollywog. Not that you have a mouth. 4 days since impact. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even on this alien land. And once again, just a reminder, the mouths are actually the gills. Alright, lost 3 Pikmin in battle today because I find that Wollywogs can be really dangerous to fight, and we really need to raise up our yellows and blues. But don't worry, the next day, and the next day, we'll be doing that. So, yeah. Let's go and save. I really need to copy my save file. And there we go. Next time on Pikmin, now that we have all 3 types of Pikmin, we're gonna head down to the impact site and get the second ship part that is down there. See you guys then.